Open up Catra. Catra. Anyway, you're like, didn't you already open Catra? I did open one already, but we're gonna open this one too, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. Let me go and switch the camera to the other side. It didn't work. Let me try that again. There we go. I still have my Thundercats out from my last video. I have just been super busy every day. No time to make a video. And I thought, you know what? I should just do a live video for fun. So as you guys know, let me move some of these Thundercats. Thundercats, ho! And Tila. Anyway, let me move some of these out. And I'm going to bring up my Masterverse females. So as you guys know, I like the females and I like the monster figures. And so I have a ton of female figures, including a Catra already. Well, I was sitting there looking at this Catra, and I'm like, where's her shield? Where's her cool little other pieces? And I forgot I tossed her in the box later on. I was going to get rid of her. And so I decided it was time to buy another one just to get the accessories so I have her complete. So that is why I got another one. And this box is getting full. So with that, let's get it open now. So for those that don't know, Chronicles is kind of taking over Masterverse, even though they didn't call it that. They said it's on pause or whatever. But we saw some new Chronicle figures. We saw the new Scareglow that I'll make a video about later. That is Masterverse size. And that just totally shocks me. Of course, I'm going to get it and do all kinds of comparisons and custom out of it maybe. But in the meanwhile, let's just open some other Masterverses and continue on. Hey, Fog, thanks for joining us. Let's see, Panther, just got notification. Had to watch. Thanks for joining me. You have plans to make more Panther helmets. Oh, find me on Facebook, and then we'll talk. Because that'd be good to find out exactly what you're referring to, and we will see. We shall see. All right. So there she is. And I just love this figure. I think they did an excellent job in Masterverse. Now, I did not pull out my classics to compare this time, but if you guys want to look at my first video, I did all kinds of comparisons and had her cat form out and had the one from Origins out too, and we had a lot of fun going through all the different Catra stuff, multiple videos of it. And so this time, I'm just ripping her open just to get it out so I can take all her accessories. And hopefully this one's not as flimsy as the other one. If it's not, then I'll swap out the Catras too. I don't like the tape, but I also don't like these little pegs being ripped in the holes either, because sometimes these can end up damaging it. But for longevity, if you have a figure in the box, I don't know if it's better. It leaves little damage marks on there, but at least you're not going to have that tape residue on the cloth. But not a huge fan of anyway. This had the cape loose in there. Just put the cape loose in there, Mattel. When you go to Chronicles and start making those, stop using the tape. Stop using these little things all over the place. Ugh. Just leave it loose in there. All right, for those that have watched my videos in the past, whenever I have a cape, I try to open this up a little bit just so I don't cause damage. But these scissors are way past their use. Usually I keep the same scissors for a few months and then swap them out, but these ones I've kept too long. Burp, there we go. And oops, I knocked my camera over again. Sorry, you guys. I keep knocking my camera over. Let me tighten this up a little bit. All right, so there is Catra. And let's talk about her articulation. We have ankle articulation, and it rotates. We have double jointed knees. We have a hip movement. Now there's a gap in the back of this one right here. I'm going to have to fix that. Our thigh movement, then hip movement. Then her waist turns under her skirt. That's cool. And then she has upper movement up here by her chest. Then we have shoulder movement. We have bicep cut, double jointed elbows, and her head moves. And her mask also slides up and down. I can get it to slide down. There we go. Do. And then, of course, when her mask slides down, she turns into her cat form. Meow. All right. Very cool. Now, she would have came with a cat form. That would have totally rocked. I know the other version did. And, you know, I'm going to take a look at this for a second. Which hands did I give her? Well, so this one, I gave her the claw hands. That's probably don't have her accessories. That is really loose. Burp, 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 burp. This one here is a lot better. It's much tighter. So this is going to be my main one, but I'm going to swap out those hands. I know it makes sense to have cat claws. You know what? I'm just going to swap out one hand. That way she can hold her. There we go. That's why I don't keep losing the accessories. It will be in her hand. And this one can go in her open claw hand. Fit. There we go. Dun da da. Dun da 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 da. And she will be. Which mask looks better? You know what? I gotta swap masks out. It's so funny. You pull her mask off. Look at the side of her head. That is just crazy. Big old divots. Divot. Let me check out your guys' comments. The helmet for Skeletor's cat. Yes. I need to know basically Masterverse, Origins. The ones I made are for Origins, but I know people keep asking for Masterverse all the time. And let's see here. I personally like the Origins more, but I'm impressed with Masterverse. Yes, well, you know what? Let's take a look at Origins since you asked. How deep do I have her buried in my figures? Here she is. Dun, 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 dun. Now, it's cool. The Masterverse one, oh, not the Master, the Origins one, her mask actually goes over her eyes. I think that is so cool. They line right up perfectly. And she does come with her cat. What? I don't have her cat. Oh, there it is. Her cat is like really small, even though it looks big right now as I have the camera zoomed up. But it is cool. It's supposed to be her cat form she turns into. But it's just so itty bitty. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, you guys know I made a custom that was really cool. And it's packed away right now. So I'm not going to pull it out. Let me take a look at this head for a second. All right, it's just the mask. I was going to see if I should just swap the whole head while I was at it. But nope, just the mask. And it was the green paint in the other one. It was kind of not that great. There we go. And I'll put this one on this one. And I will put this one back in the box. So cool. And I suppose I should probably put her extra hands and stuff into this bag. You can see they got her fingernails painted too. So that's how you can spot they're hers. Bag o' parts. All right, there we go. You know what? That's so frustrating. This Catra is actually made better all the way around. You can see the shininess up here, and the paint has a little bit of it's just not as good. But this one joint is better. So that's why I did all the swapping of the masks. But this one just has a superior paint job on it. I don't know. I'll figure out later which one I'm going to keep and how I'm going to do this. Even the knee joints are made better on the old one I had. Look at this. So we were comparing these because these were made way apart from each other. But look at the back right here, and you can see it's got these rough spots right here, a gap right there. It's just bad QC quality all the way around on the new one. All right. I'm going to have to find a way to fix this joint. I'm going to give her back her original mask because the older figure is just made better all the way around. Except for that one loose joint. I'd rather have one loose joint than to have bad paint apps. And gapped. Just give her this hand. There we go. All right. It's just so weird, though. You would think that they would be the same. But like I said, the production runs are probably 2 different production runs. And the first one is just made better. There we go. Well, at least now she has her accessories. Put her back in the box. Cool, cool, cool. It's funny. I was never a fan of Catra, but I really am now. She is so cool looking. All right, let's check out your guys' final comments. Hey Todd, my Origins Fright Zone. On the front side, I play with the vintage style, and on the back side, I play with cartoon style. Nice. What is your favorite Masterverse figure lady? Well, that is really, really easy. That is like super easy. And it is this Tila. Dun, 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 but with this head. Doo-doo. So I took this Tila's head and put it on this Tila body. And that is my favorite female Masterverse figure. Now, if they would have made 2000X Sorcerers, we might be talking about something different right now. But I do have the other Tila on order, the Target, or not Target, Mattel, not Mattel. It is Mattel, they're all Mattel. Walmart special on order. So when you get that one, we'll see which one I like better. Actually, I like these brown boots better. They're shorter though. I'd make her shorter. We'll see. We shall see. All right. You know what though? This She-Ra does come in a really close second. She's really cool too. Of course, they're pretty similar. They're both wearing white and gold. So I got a thing for white and gold. This She-Ra, not a fan. See, again, white and gold. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's the people who make He-Man figures. New Eternia Tila wins by far. Yes, especially this head on it. Oh, that is so cool. Yes. I have to admit, though, I do like her too. She's pretty cool. I've seen someone use the white hair version, the long white hair on her. Oh, I forgot about Evil Lynn. Oh, that is such a cool looking figure too. Man, there's just so many. They're all so cool. Not her, even though I do like her. She's not on the top of my list. Where is... There she is. My bare-legged Evil Lynn with the blonde hair, or the white hair. Yeah, originally she didn't come with bare legs. Originally she has black legs See? But so much better with the bare legs. Best face ever. Which one is that? Yes. Yes. So cool. But you gotta admit though, this Tila head is pretty cool too. All right, I have gone through the gambit now of all the different figures. All the female figures. I still got a bunch in the box though. And I still have more to open. I have the new Adora somewhere. I think there she is. She's sitting right over there by pile of stuff. There's the new Adora just sitting there waiting to be opened. Across from the Horde Trooper. Oh, my place is a disaster. All right, let me check out your guys' final comments. Yeah, that's what somebody had on there. Does her hair fit, though, inside that little slot? It might. Let's see if I got another white-haired version. I don't want to pop her head off. If not, I'll pull it off. I do. Look at that. Now, you know another good figure to put that white-haired Evelyn on? And it's where I had it originally. Is this head looks great on this figure. But if you stick it on Frost's body, it just looks really cool. And I like that look. But let's go ahead and try this out. I can get her head off without breaking her. Oh. 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 Let's see if I can get that hair underneath there. Oh, you can. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 little masters. Ugh. Oh, yeah. That is a good call. Look at that. Yes. That looks awesome. Yes. Oh, I'm leaving that head on there. I'll put this one into the bag. Now I got too many white Evelyn haired heads. All right. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip. White hair is a little, I know, too much, girls. Oh, Haga says the white hair Evelyn on Frost's body was his suggestion a long time ago. Nice. Yeah, I did that originally because I stole Frost's head one time to stick on my Classics Frosta. So I had an extra Frosta body with no head. And I had an extra white Evelyn head. But then I accidentally ruined my Frosta's body by painting it right here because it got all yucky. So I had to buy another Frosta to replace it. Ugh. So Frosta's gone through quite a few alliterations. All right, final check for comments. Todd, did you see my third comment? Probably not, Eric. It's kind of hard to see when you're doing a live video. Did you see my second comment? Let's see. Yeah, I already read it out loud. Right, your fright zone. Anyway. All right, you guys. Yes, if you say your Instagram, it's going to be blocked. You can't put links on here. So, yep, it's blocked automatically by YouTube. No links. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining me. And looks like people are leaving, so it's time for me to say goodnight. And like they say in the 1987 movie, huh, huh, huh. Ladies, that's not what they say. Good journey. Bye now. Let's put He-Man here in the middle amongst all these females. Of course, there's only 3 females here. They're all Evelyn, Tila, and his sister. He-Man's pretty happy right now. Okay, last chance for comments. All right. Bye now. Good journey.